Hello, my name is Kathleen and I'm here to explain two types of IGCSE questions. So here we have a question regarding circle theorems. This question is from paper 22 of the May-June 2017 series. Let's find the value of W first. We can see that all four corners of the quadrilateral EDAB are on the circumference, meaning that it is cyclic. Therefore, angle W and angle DEA add up to 180 degrees. So, angle W is 180 degrees minus 140 degrees, which is 40 degrees. Next, we see that quadrilateral DCAB is cyclic as well. Therefore, angle CBA and angle X adds up to 180 degrees. Angle CBA is 180 degrees minus 95 degrees, which is 85 degrees. Angle X plus 85 degrees is 180 degrees. Therefore, angle X is 95 degrees. Next, we see that EDAC is a cyclic quadrilateral. So, angle DCA is 40 degrees. We get this from subtracting 140 degrees from 180 degrees. And then, we see that ACB is a triangle. We know that the sum of the angles in a triangle is 180 degrees. So, angle Y is equal to 180 degrees minus 95 degrees minus 40 degrees, which is 45 degrees. Finally, we have all the values of W, X, and Y. I used to have difficulties in solving this type of problem, but now I'm confident in my answers. Next, we are going to discuss straight line graphs. Here we have a question from paper 42 of the May-June 2016 series. I chose this question because sometimes I make careless mistakes. So, the first thing we need to do is find the length of AB. Here we are going to use the distance formula. I will make my A coordinates x1 and y1 and my B coordinates x2 and y2. So, if we substitute the value of the coordinates into the formula, we will get the square root of 4 plus 2 squared plus 13 plus 5 squared. The value of this is 19.0 units. Now, we move on to finding the equation of the line. First and foremost, we should find the gradient of the line using this formula. M, the gradient, is equal to 13 plus 5 over 4 plus 2, which is equal to 3. The equation of the line is y equals mx plus c. Since m is equal to 3, y equals 3x plus c. Now, all we have to do is find the value of c. We can do this by substituting the values of x and y using either of our coordinates, a or b. I will choose b because both values are positive. So 13 equals to 3 times 4 plus c. 13 equals to 12 plus c, and therefore c is 1. So the equation of the line is y equals 3x plus 1. Now we find the equation of a parallel line that passes through the point 0 and negative 5. A parallel line means that the value of the gradient is the same. So the equation is y equals 3x plus c. Here, since it passes through a specific point, we will substitute those values into the equation. Negative 5 equals 0 plus c. c equals negative 5. One tip I can give you is that the coordinate given is a y-intercept because the value of x is 0. The value of the y-intercept is the value of c. Therefore, you can just immediately find the value of c if you are given a coordinate where the x value is 0. The final answer is y equals 3x minus 5. For the final subsection of this question, this is where I get careless. Finding the equation of the perpendicular bisector requires the coordinates of the midpoint. I used to think that we could just use the initial coordinates given. So we should find the midpoint using this formula. Negative 2 plus 4 divided by 2 and negative 5 plus 13 divided by 2. We will get the coordinates 1 and 4. Next, we find the gradient. The gradient of a perpendicular line is negative 1 over m. Since m is equals to 3, the value of this gradient is negative 1 over 3. Substituting the values of the midpoint into the equation, we get 4 equals negative 1 over 3 plus c. c is 13 over 3. Finally, the value of our equation is y equals negative 1 over 3x plus 13 over 3. That is all I have for today. Thank you for watching.